If your company is struggling to keep up with customer support, I want to congratulate you because you got something that we in the supply chain industry call a phase 2 problem. Hi, I'm Linus, founder and CEO of OptimaProc.com, where we understand that every business that sells physical products has a phase 1 where we focus all our energy on sales and it's all that matters. But at some point, we all enter phase 2 where we get all the extra fluff, accounting, inventory management, and customer support. And while it's relatively easy to hire an accountant and you can get away with running your inventory through spreadsheets for a while, you cannot get away with bad customer support and customer experience because it directly affects your customer lifetime value. And if you're already a little bit further down the road, you might have realized already that it's really challenging to build a good customer support team. Not just because of staffing and training issues, but also because it's the second most critical part of your business. You're giving it to people that are not invested in the business, and so you have long response times. Your tickets, if you have a ticketing systems, don't get fulfilled completely. Emails are not being sent out on time. And of course, if you're selling complicated products like one of my clients that sells robotic logistics solutions, you also do need a good amount of knowledge that you need to train new personnel on so they are actually able to fulfill customer support requests. Luckily, we do live in 2026 and there is something called artificial intelligence. And I know I'm not telling you anything new, but what we always find in our consultations is that nobody really understands what AI can do and what it cannot do, and where we have to be really careful, especially when we're treating customer and order management data. Our internal experience and multiple independent studies have shown that you can automate between 70 to 90% of all business requests. But what most people don't understand, this applies to all your channels. This applies to your ticketing system. This applies to WhatsApp support. This applies to your email. It even applies to your phone calls, chatbots on your website, and everything else. The only thing we cannot automate yet is the on-site visits of your technical team if you actually have a very maintenance-intensive product. But when we're talking about this on-site thing, we can at least automate the scheduling of appointments with AI. Now, I know you're probably getting excited and it's all for the best reasons, but there is one big problem. And if you had experience with IT, you will already feel the skepticism. Because what about my data security? And this is the most important question, not just because there's more and more laws being introduced, not just in Europe, for example, the GDPR compliance and the upcoming EU AI Act, but to automate your processes, you will need third-party tools, like workflow automation tools, etc., to have access to your customer data. Still, I don't want you to give up on the hope, because I have worked personally, and some of our people as well, with some of the largest enterprises in the world, with real Fortune 500 companies, and all of them are using workflow automation tools, even hospitals. So automation is very much possible. It's also possible here in Europe. But obviously you will need a partner who understands the details, the law situation and everything about this business. This is where we come into place. Again, as I said, 70 to 90% of customer support can normally be automated for businesses that sell physical products. That includes giving information about how to use a certain product. That includes updating, if you want so, your order management with delivery to location. That includes cancellations and rerouting orders. That includes asking where is my order, etc., etc. The costs for this will differ massively depending on which of these channels you want to use. But what I can tell you, even phone support, the most expensive undoubtedly of all of them, usually comes down to a third or a quarter of what a normal support person, an employee, would cost you. So if you want to discuss if building a solution for your business, integrating it with your existing CRM, order management system, with your inventory management, shipping management, etc., does make sense and is a safe thing for you to do, then go ahead, book a call down below. But if you're still not happy, let me just give you a quick demonstration of a phone agent that we're currently building for one of my existing clients. Obviously gonna change the company name and phone number because of discretion, but let me call a real phone number and show you how a support can look like.
Hi, this is Josh with Suncraft Awnings. Thanks for calling. How can I help today?
Hey Josh, it's Linus. I have a question about one of my orders.
Sure, Linus. Could I have your order number, please?
Yeah, it's 67438.
Thank you, Linus. And for verification, could you confirm either your last name or the ship-to postcode?
Yeah, last name is Ally.
Perfect. Thank you. Let me have a quick look. Here, I found your order. In our system, it says it's arrived at our distribution center near Amsterdam and is scheduled for delivery within the next 23 days. Does this answer your question?
Yeah, so the thing is, I'm gonna be out for 2 months now on a business trip, and I know you wanted to deliver, but can we maybe drop off this package with my neighbor?
Of course. I can update the delivery instructions for you. What exactly would you like me to tell the driver? For example, the neighbor's name or doorbell number?
Oh yeah,
To leave the package?
Yeah, no, it's a multi-family house, so it's the same doorbell number, but his name is Mr. Walls.
All right. So as you're not there, we'll deliver to your neighbor, Mr. Walls, at the same address. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Great. I've added those instructions to our system.
Obviously, this was just a quick example, but I wanted to show you it's not gonna give out all your customer data without verification of, for example, a zip code, etc. You can update, reroute orders, answer questions about the shipping status, all these annoying things that right now somebody has to do. You can automate them for a fraction of the cost without having to find people, hire them, train them, and wait forever. You can automate pretty much the full process, and then you can have a forwarding if there is a case that we cannot solve or you need somebody in person right now. Then only then it's going to be forwarded to you or to your customer support manager. Alrighty, so now book this call with me or one of my strategy managers and then see you inside.